So firstly, like when I first met Miroslav and when I was starting to, look into working with him, I really, like, I love speaking. I've loved speaking since I was young. I wanted to be a speaker since I was like, 12 or something. So it was very big and a part of my life and a part of my values and my vision for my life, but I'd never done any real training in it. Like I'd done the Toastmasters or whatever, and I'd done lots of it, but I'd never actually done any training. And I'd done so much courses in like coaching and all these other things, my business, but not that. And I was like, this is the core thing of one of the core biggest things I want in my life. One very core thing for my business and how I operate my business, but I've never actually done any training in it. So it seemed like it's such a no-brainer to me when I, work with Miroslav. And at the beginning, I was someone who like was the PowerPoints, like very much in my head, like had all the content knowledge. I used to be a teacher for a few years. So it was all about like getting the info across to people and transmitting it. And like, they had to like know what they were getting and had the criteria and their assessment and whatever, like it was just like, it was all about that. And since like working with Miroslav and meeting with him, like I hardly ever have a PowerPoint. If I ever do, it's not for me to rely on. It's just an image to help them understand the concept. And it's just me being present with myself, embodied. There's that embodiment, there's that aliveness, there's just moving with the group, and it adds a lot more of a relationship with the group as well. It's not just me having a monologue at people, it's a conversation. And so I've had people who've actually been like coaching with me for a year, and they saw at the beginning before Miroslav and the after Miroslav, and they say like, that was incredible. And that, I don't even know what you changed, but it was like so much more alive. I got so much more from it. I've changed so much more from it. So there's that energy transmission, that relationship, they're feeling me more now and changing so much more as a result. People are more magnetized to me. Like I run quite a lot of free challenges and trainings, and people are feeling me more and connecting so much more, and they're feeling the emotion of it, which is really drawing a lot more people in. And I'm a lot more honest and truthful and real, and just through this work as well. So it's actually, in terms of my challenges and my trainings, like I'm getting a lot more people through with it as well. And they're getting so much more of a benefit, and they're seeing the genuineness as well. Because I think, you've helped me a lot with working through. I'd had a lot of coaches in the past that there's a bit of a manipulative tactic to some of it, or, and it's really that heart sales marketing that you've helped me work through. That's been really pivotal. And so I've seen the energy change, but as a result as well, like I do get quite a lot of sales come through in my group trainings and also in my one-on-one from the work I've done with you. So in my one-on-one sort of sale calls, I'm so much more just in the moment, following my intuition, following the aliveness. And my conversion rate is probably gone from like, about 40%, I would say, up to, at the moment, it's like 70% from that. And that, I don't even know, I haven't calculated the amount, but that's a big change, So, and this is the thing I love about working with Miroslav, is that I thought I was coming in just, to do a bit of speaking, to learn a bit more on speaking and to enliven that in my life, get more of that happening. But, it's infiltrated my broader marketing. It's infiltrated my work with my clients. It's infiltrated the sales. It's infiltrated just my presence with my son. Like it's just gone and changed so many things. Yeah. So that's the key pieces. I've just noticed, clients, potential leads, and even, I don't even call them leads, like just potential humans that are keen, and women I'm having calls with, like, it's just seeing them in such a different light, seeing the conversations in a different light, and seeing the relationship. It just changed my whole business and the sense that people get from me as well. So I would say I've probably, just from beginning to work with this, and it's been coming to 6 months, a bit over now, it'd be in the 80, 60,000+ mark. Mm-hmm. That this work has brought in and of itself, without, the other stuff I've been doing and the shifts I've created in from this work. Yeah, it'd be definitely over 50,000, 60,000, even more. But yeah, it's made a very big impact on me and the whole way I operate in my business. But it's not even also just with the dollar. It's how I feel in my business. I used to like hate sales calls. I used to just like get so bored and exhausted. And like even my trainings, I'd be like, I had a bit of a hustle feeling. I was just like, because of the approach I take. And now like I literally, I got on a call with a woman yesterday and she's like, I don't want to be sold to. And I was like, yeah, cool. I don't want to, I just want to talk to you, and it's like, I never would do that before. Like, I just like connecting with women, and and it's just completely different. I get energized from it, and that in of itself has just impacted my well-being so much more. And the way I feel about my business, my relationship to my business has changed, and we can't think about anything. You want to grow something, you want to have great results from it, you need to love it and nurture it and have a beautiful relationship with it, your son, with your partner, anything. And your business, you need to have the same. Mm-hmm. And my relationship prior to you, I think, was a lot more transactional, a lot more seeing it as a thing I just had to do to get an outcome I wanted, whereas now it's actual relationship, an entity that I love and adore and nurture, and it nurtures me,